So I'm wondering if anyone else is noticing that it feels like things are just getting crazier and crazier lately. As many of you know, I live here in the beautiful Alberta, Canada. I have won some kind of location lottery to have been born here. Really, it's very beautiful and inspiring place to live. But right now we've got a couple of states of emergency going on in this area. A rash of suicides by young people on a reserve. And also the Fort McMurray wildfire, which has decimated one of our wealthiest cities. But I know for a lot of you as well, we look out at our lives, people we care about, the things we're doing, the places we live, and things have just heated up. People are acting irrationally. They're acting from fear. When people start to get afraid, and when large groups of people start to get afraid, it can be really easy to lose yourself. And some days you just might want to lock yourself in a room and listen to Sarah McLachlan on repeat. I find it really helpful just to recall that the worst things that I've been through in my life, the craziest things, the things that I probably shouldn't have made it through, I survived. I have a 100% survival rate for the worst imaginable things so far. That is my track record. And that's your track record too, if you're watching this. You've survived. I try to recall what it was that got me through the hard times. And for me, there are a number of things. One of them is a sense of purpose I've always had in my life. I'm not afraid of death, but I've always had the feeling that it's important for me to be alive. I like to ascribe meaning to my life and the occurrences in it, and that really gets me through. Reading books about heroes and great journeys, I think it's a universal thing that appeals to people because we all kind of recognize that we're on some kind of journey here. No one really knows why we're here or what we're doing. And we're all just in the process of trying to figure that out. It's scary and exciting. And if we let go of the fear of how things are supposed to be, then we can really start to engage with life. And sometimes we have to be forced to do that. And when I say we have to be forced, I'm not saying that I think that bad things happen in life to teach us a lesson or to force us to grow. I used to believe that, but I'm at the point now where I don't really know. I know my experiences have showed me that even when I think I'm alone, as I hear weird noises in the bushes, but even when I think I'm alone, I'm never actually alone. And I have been so alone. So alone. I can't even. As a child, I went through some of the worst things by myself with no one to help me. As an adult, I've been through things that should have killed me in a way that most people would think of as a way that's alone, but I wasn't. I had a sense of myself in a different way. And people always showed up. I don't know how. And that's the interesting mystery of it all for me. Joseph Campbell talks about rites of passage with young men in tribal cultures. And they were born to fear this man in a mask. It was a god to them. And one day, when they're approaching adulthood, this man in this mask would come and take them from their homes, from their mothers, and they would have to fight for their lives against what they thought was a god. Now, it was a man in the mask, and he would ultimately let them win. And when they won, when they had given everything they had in their bodies, when they had nothing left to give, and they had finally won, they would get the mask and have it put on them. And it was sort of like a ritual that shows them that you've broken past the illusion as fact. You've broken through that, and now you're a representation of that power. Here in 2016, we don't have very many rituals of passage that hold very deep meaning, that shake us to our core. So when life gets tough, and we're a little uncomfortable, or when life gets tough and we're a lot uncomfortable, that is an opportunity to explore the rite of passage for yourself and to find out what you're really made of in this life. We don't know what happens after we die. We don't know if we just have one life. But what we do know is that we are here. We don't know for sure. Nobody knows for sure why we're here or what we're doing or what we're supposed to do. And that's an exciting thing. You're ready for it. And being in the midst of this prepares you for it. It makes you ready. It qualifies you. So you're ready.